No jing bang mark. Okay. Oh man, I don't know where to start. Really and truly, I don't know where to start. But I want you. I'll let you go ahead and let me know what you thought about No Jing Bang semifinals, TEK-9 versus Trifle Toones. What did you think of this clash, Mark?
TEK-9 is going to be very tough to beat. That's what all I'm going to say. However, I'll give Trifle credit. They tried their best, but TEK-9, he showed his experience, the depth of the box, and TEK-9 is actually playing as well as I've heard them play in a long time. They seem to be doing playing better each round, which is scary.
Is it because it's only TEK-9 playing the sound? That's why you think he's doing so well? Is it because it's just TEK-9? You think that's why he's so good right now?
You know what? I gotta give Father Tech credit. He's actually not a bad MC.
I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty damn good.
I think he's pretty good. Yeah, I think the way that his persona, his demeanor, the tunes, the speeches, they make sense. He's not Pretty Ricky. I don't expect him to be that aggressive, but his speeches are good and the songs make sense and what he's saying connects.
I think it's the fact that he feels he has something to prove. TEK-9 is angry. That's motivating him. That for so long, everybody's just kind of like not giving TEK-9 the credit that TEK-9 deserves. And he's you know what? I'm gonna show y'all something.
Yes, and he made a very sensible speech yesterday, something to that effect, where he took the jing bang, as an older sound, because why not? This is a great platform.
He said He said this is the number one platform.
Yeah. So why not? I give him credit. I've never heard him ever backing out of any type of dance. He will take a spot.
He was good. He was good from start to finish.
Very consistent.
I'm sorry?
He was very consistent.
Forget about consistent. Like this clash, I'm disappointed. I'm telling you, I'm disappointed in the whole Trifle Toones fiasco. And there's no better way for me to say it than call it a fiasco.
Fiasco?
Yes.
Why you say that?
The whole technical thing.
The crack. Oh, you mean the crackling, the snap, crackle, pop. Okay, yeah, not Rice Krispies.
To me, from that, the whole thing went down the tubes for Trifle Toones.
Yeah. Well, the first round. Let's get to the clash, right? The first round, I thought he started pretty well. He came out with the Lucky D intro, acapella, the Romaine Virgos, the Lucianos, and then he started drawing some big tunes. Like
but it's crackling because once I start hearing crackling, the selection wasn't bad. But once I hear crackling, I'm already tuning out.
Yeah, the technical difficulties. That was the pop. Yeah, that was not good. That hurt him. That shot him in the foot. But he played like the Al Campbells,
It doesn't matter what he played, Mark. It doesn't even matter what he played. Because I started hearing that, I'm like, this is not good. And it started, it wasn't bad. It was like, okay, let's work with it. But it got worse. Yeah. But they fixed it in the second round. And my thing is, what transpired? Like Trifle said, he was not at home. He was on the road. Yeah. Whatever the situation is, I'm just like, okay, fine. We don't know what you fix in the end of the second round that you couldn't fix prior to this. What, because this is a semifinal and this was really big for him. Because I listened to his clash with Black Chiney just before I listened to the semifinal. And I'm going to tell you, I was very impressed against him and Bobby Chin. Yeah. I was very impressed with Trifle Toones against Black Chiney. And then to see it kind of played out the way it did with TEK-9, I'm like, this is really unfortunate.
I agree. I mean, it was almost sort of unfair, but so it go,
So it go. It happens, right? The sound clash and those things happen, right?
It happens. You can do sound check, and when the clash takes place, I don't know if a piece of wire was frayed or something. You need an electrical tape or duct tape or something like that. But
I'm just to the fact, like, I don't see what they fixed towards the end of the second round that they couldn't sort out or he couldn't sort out, hours before. But that's that. But TEK-9, I think just gotta give TEK-9 all credit. His first round, his customs, he showed that I come to handle business.
He did, however, play like a tune in the second round. It didn't hurt him.
It doesn't matter what they play back. There's no such thing as no playback. It's called play better. It's called
no.
Play better. And
Play
the thing is,
better.
and this is the thing. This generation of Sound Clash do not care. Because 99.9% of the percent of people don't hear playback. We don't know. Most people don't know. It's only like 1 or 2 people like playback. But the majority do not care. So it doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter. Online clashes. As far as online clashes, in a dance, the consequences could be more severe. But this day and age right now, I don't think it even matters. Because like I said, 99% of the people who are listening don't even pick it up.
Yeah, well, I would definitely agree. And that actually bothers me in real dances when a sound plays back a tune and the crowd, they don't get it. They don't hear it.
It's too, it's hard. Because sometimes it's hard. Because sometimes it's like, it's on that rhythm. No, it's not on that rhythm. No, it's not that. It says this, it says that. It's too difficult to really sort out in the middle of a clash. Because if you're going to try to figure out, he played back or he this, it mash up everything. So it's best just to let it go. There's no way to rectify that in a dance itself to say, you're right, you play back, you should be penalized or whatever. I just think, just let it go. Because it just mash up the whole vibes. Because you're going to stop the whole dance for half hour to try to hear something that is just really small significantly, so it's like whatever.
I mean, it didn't affect the clash overall, but it was nothing that I noticed, and a lot of people in the chat room, they noticed.
Soundman noticed.
Yeah.
Soundman noticed. But
Soundman noticed, right. But
not
the regular
Soundman. Yeah. It ain't not about Soundman. And that's the thing people need to get over. It's not about these Soundmen anymore. Because I think really and truly, a lot of these Soundmen have mashed up a lot of dance. And I'm going to say it, and really, really mashed up this scene. A lot of Soundmen. And I'm just going to say it to put it out there. So right now, it's not about that. If the fans are okay with it, let's rock on and go and keep it moving.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying it.
Soundman 101. True, you're not supposed to play back tune.
It's a rule, but that's a rule 20 years ago. It's just like it's happened so many times that nobody cares. If the fans don't care, it don't matter. When y'all in your little sound chat group or in your little WhatsApp group, y'all could talk about it and beef about it. But in the middle of my entertainment, I don't want to hear it. I didn't hear it the first time. It didn't match up my vibes. I'm good. You play back this whole playlist, then I'm like, this is a problem. But if one tune or whatever, it's like, who cares? Anyway. Second round, second round, TEK-9.
TEK-9, yeah. But he sort of boiled down towards the end of the second round.
Listen.
Which kind of... I thought so, that he kind of boiled down with the Chronic Law, the Movado.
There's no boil down, none. That boy was having so much technical problem. TEK-9 could have been singing the ABCs and he just still won round 1 and 2. But let me tell about. Let's go to the third. Let's skip to the third round. And what did you think of this No Jing Bang, the all-female round? What did you think of this idea?
I like the female round. I actually I think that's sort of it was something different because I was expecting them to have like the the combination round 45, but this was anything female, and I didn't expect TEK-9 to play all the Lila Ikes.
Before we get to that, I liked it. I really liked it. I really liked the whole idea. I think it was a great idea. Mm-hmm. But before we get into TEK-9s, let's go back to Trifle. You have an all-female round. Play any 45s or dub plates. Play anything you want. Why would he come and play Mountshire Griffith and Bob Andy combination? 90% of the tune was Bob Andy singing. Why would you even... This don't make no sense.
Well, it did have a female singing the song. But if it's an all-female round, right, you would expect, no male combo with it, all-female. Like, I guess he figured he can get away with that.
He figured?
He did.
Listen, that boy was having a bad day. compounded by a bad day. Like, he just kept on shooting himself in the foot. Like, after the second round, fine, you sort out your technical issues, you come back the third round, and you play that as your first tune. Like, he already lost me. I thought it was just really unfortunate that it just went in that direction. But anyway.
And TEK-9 killed that round also with the speech, because he said most sounds they'll play Marcia Griffin and call it a day. And then he came back in and played the Lila Ikes. You know, he showed his experience.
Yo, TEK-9, like, I thought he was gonna go 5 Lila Ike. I was just sitting like, easy. I was like waiting for it. But I think it was a nice thing, nice choice that when he went into the Naomi Cowan, that was cool. But I was really impressed the way TEK-9 just like, you know what? I'm gonna blast you with all these Lila Ike. Take it.
Mm-hmm.
You see the comment just like lit up. I think the fans was really liking that.
And she actually supports the clashes, the Jing Bang. She's in the room.
I see her. So that's why I'm like, yo, that was a nice move by TEK-9.
Do we want to get to the Tune for Tune segment now? Or
sure, why not?
Yeah, well, the Tune for Tune, you know, I actually thought Trifle won the first tune, the Cocoa Tea, Go Home, because it sort of made sense, you know. As far as the Ken Booth, okay, yeah, I get it. But
heard it.
Yeah, but I gave it 4-1 TEK-9.
Yeah, I think Trifle just like, you know, I think his technical difficulties just kind of sent him, and, you know, I think he didn't have much to give after that.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that, you know, TEK-9 played a Pluto Shervington, right?
He played a different Pluto Shervington.
Right. However, I don't want to give this away, but the song actually, I wouldn't say was originally done by Pluto, but there was a song done by Neville Martin with sort of the same lyrics. Mm-hmm. You know, that was a political song. That's actually, I thought he was going to play Neville Martin, but he played the Pluto, which is, you know, okay, it's different.
He rewrote it. He wrote the lyrics.
Yeah, it's different.
It's nice to hear something different. It's nice to hear something different. Yeah. And I think TEK-9 did a really good job of really bringing something different to the table for this semifinals. I'm really looking forward to the next semifinal clash, and I hope both sounds like looked at this one and say, you know what, I don't want that to be me. I really go the extra mile to really handle their business.
Put it this way. Right now, TEK-9 is the odds-on favorite to win, in my opinion, right now, right? It's going to take another sound with belly tunes. I'm talking about belly to beat in this tournament.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. I think it's going to take a lot. I think it's an uphill battle for whoever it is going to be. It won't be easy. It won't be easy. He's showed that he has everything it takes to really run away with it.
And he surprised people with the speeches, because I didn't think, because, you know, I remember going to some dances that he's played at where he's emceeing, and he'll say, like, I'm not an MC, you know, but he's developed.
I think he's done very good for himself.
You know, so yeah, that's, you know, we'll see. I mean, Trifle bigged them up, and they're a 6-year-old sound, and like, it wasn't like, you know, they were awful. He wasn't terrible.
He could do better. He like I said, it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate because I was really hyped after I heard him and Black Shiny. I thought, you know, he would have brought some of that vibes. It could have been a whole different scenario. So let's move on. Second semifinal. What do you think, Amar Cannabis, after what we see? That's my clash. I think that clash is going to be super fireworks, super fiery. What are you thinking?
Well, let me tell you something. Amar is going to drop a lot of new tunes, I would think. And I look at them as like the unpredictable, because they've been around a long time. You know, they're no slouch. They have belly tunes.
They have tunes, and they have a wicked MC. They have
reality. The MC for Amar.
Yes.
He's an energetic type of MC. He's not boring.
He's a bad MC.
He's not boring, and they might have more fans that's going to be voting.
We're gonna find out.
Unless if the Antiguans, you know, roll in heavy.
We gonna find out next week, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. That's gonna be nothing short of fireworks. I think both sounds gonna come shooting. I know Cannabis. I know Cannabis wants to keep going, so I know he's gonna give it everything he has So we're gonna find out for sure. We will find out for sure.
I think AMR's energy is going to be the one that's going to dictate the dance.
Cannabis got energy too.
Yeah. Well, you know what I notice about Cannabis? He sort of plays to the level of his opponent. So it might bring out the best of him because AMR, especially like the coin toss, if AMR plays first and sets the tone, I think that the dance is going to be a different type of energy.
See, this is what I think. I think this is Cannabis time, and I think when it's your time, I don't think much could stop you. I think he's about to hit his prime. I think Cannabis is really about to hit his prime, or he's just starting to get into it. So I think he has a very good shot of not only beating AMR, you never know. He could get lucky with TEK-9 too. You never know. But that's why we pay attention. That's why we like this sport, because anything can happen.
Anything can happen at any time. I mean,